Okay, let's end the turn. For better or for worse, what I forgot, didn't forget. We're saving up some MPP for Germany for next turn. I think that's more or less a good thing. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Max von Oppenheim, head of our intelligence bureau in the East, informs us that the Indian nationalist Gondar party is plotting to drive the British from their country. If successful, their rising could inflict devastating blow against the British Empire, helping to pave way for victory against our most powerful enemy. Would you like to authorize 25 MPP to buy arms for Indian nationalists? Now, this, I don't know anything about this in World War I, I'll readily admit. But this is sort of Germany's strategy, which was to like, oh yeah, let's, we're fighting the Soviets, or no, not fighting the Soviets, we're fighting the Russians. Let's send Lenin back to see if he can stir up trouble. Oh good, we get a Russian Revolution, we get the Bolsheviks, and then we have a Second World War with them because we did this. So sometimes the enemy of your enemy isn't your friend, but we're gonna play this strategy here. The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Central Powers advance, and Poland swings Bulgaria towards the Central Powers. Very good, because we've got loads in place. Italian nationalists claim to Taranto and Trieste as Italian territory. That's not a good sign. Indian Cavalry Corps lands at Marseille. I know they've sent off. Okay. Entente disrupts Norway German convoys. Entente blocks that. Okay, Karl Liebknecht openly denounces the war in the Reichstag. Okay. Scientists report progress on command and control developments. Very good. So a little bit hurt there on the Norway convoy. Looks like everything's turned to mud. Which, if we're on the defensive, that's helpful, but if we're on the offensive, it isn't. Okay, see how the rain affects us. We should be able to hide in the rain forever. Especially in World War I sense. Very primitive, and I don't know much about it. I do know it is primitive compared to World War II sonar, especially in 1914. There is the famous case of somebody being sunk 3 times in a day by German submarines. And 3 different main battleships. Submarine dives, takes a minor hit, okay. Okay, they made a contact here. Hopefully this is go well for us. Well, not bad, but probably the follow along. Don't know how much CL's had to do with... Oh. Did that hurt anybody? Ouch. Okay. Well, our destroyer didn't do so well. Bye-bye Austro-Hungarian destroyer flotilla. Von Traps, are we talking the Sound of Music here? Are we sinking something with the naval mines? Or damaging something? Not actually, like, taking out a hole. Yeah. Okay, they're trying their attack on us. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I think that's the first corps we've lost on the Western Front. which is definitely an ouch. And we're gonna have to move somebody else into Sedan there to, well, I don't know if we are gonna move anybody else into Sedan there. Take care of that, but we will probably kill this unit that moved in there. Damn. Oh. Okay, looks like they survived. Of course, there's still things to happen. Okay. Royal Navy defeats Von Spey at the Battle of Falklands. Like I was saying earlier, they found his ship. Principal was they announced it just today. Okay, typhus epidemic breaks out in Serbia. Well, at least it's hurting our enemies more than us. Foreign Minister reports diplomatic success. Portugal moving towards the Entente. Okay, Tomas Masaryk goes into exile to seek support for Czechoslovak independence. You guys, of course, probably know the story of the Slovak Legion and all of that. Okay, we've lost the destroyer or destroyer group, and the guard corps was destroyed. Okay, now, oh, we got more subs and other units. Great. Okay, yeah, we'll put them here. Destroyer for Germany doesn't unfortunately replace the lost Austrian. Okay, well, for now, we'll put Rommel, because I think of this as Rommel, over here. And we're going to save this, because I want to show you guys something. I was asked to show you this. Okay, LP. Okay, now this, as I've explained before, and though there's a lot of new people here, this is Iron X's wonderful graphical mod, Blue Max, available for download on the forums if you want to do this. But we're going to quit this just so that we can come in and look. Yes, we're going to quit, because what we're going to do is load the game back up. This one. Load. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to oh, no. Well, we gotta load in. I didn't mean to go this far, sorry. Before, I gotta remove the mod before. Okay, sorry, I gotta quit back out of it. Okay, settings here. Mods. We're gonna uncheck the Blue Max mod. And what I am playing with is an early release of it, so it very well may have changed a tiny bit. I do think for this mod it should move the bottom buttons a little further off the bar. Okay, we're going back to the sort of standard look and feel of the game. Grab this, load. Now this, what we're going to do is enable the 3D units. They wanted me to show off, which I'm very happy to do, the 3D units, because this is, the 3D units are daunting, or I mean the counters are daunting to some people. I like counters better. It's a personal choice. I'm used to the NATO counters. Before the last session I was showing off the the sort of NATO counters for the Blue Max mod. This is their hybrid counters. Okay, so now we're to this style, and we're also back to the standard map of the game. You can get them without the sort of bubbles below. A lot of people will like this. They do look good, I think, but it's just quite honestly, for me, harder to read what's going on. You know, now if you started with this and playing with this, it's maybe easier to access and look at. So I definitely want to show these off, because this is a real feature of the game that a lot of people will like. Just again, it's not hard to play with so much. It just take a few, probably milliseconds more for me to quote unquote read it than it does with using the counters. So I wanted to show that. Yes, we're still streaming. Yes, we're just going in and out of it. So yes, I'm going to go back to the Blue Max mod like we had it, but I wanted to show you what the standard game looks like when not using counters. So we will go back through this again. We are not quitting. We are still going to stream. And we're going to come to settings again, mods, enable Blue Max, which we'll hit OK, which jumps it to this graphical style. We will load this back up. And we are going to go to, we're not using it, because you can sort of see down here, this is his NATO counter style. This is his other style here, the hybrid as it's called. Yeah, and you can go into, because like I said, I removed his audio files just because I found some of the combat files sort of sounded like reverberating or whatever. It just didn't sound good to me. Again, this is an earlier version. So you can go into the Blue Max mod, delete all of the counter information, and just leave the map and play with the 3D models if you want. You can, with just a little bit of work, go in and play with it. Yeah. Well, no, there's also sound. It's counters, it's map, and it's sound. So it does feature all of that. No other changes to my understanding to it. No, it's downloadable now on the forum, the Strategic Command World War I forum on the Matrix website. So you have to do it yourself to get this, but it is out, and it is sort of an official mod, I would call it. I'd almost think of it not quite as a free DLC, but it is definitely a mod that is endorsed by the makers of the game if you wish to use it. And it's all up to personal taste. Okay, they've abandoned here, they're pushing here. Okay, you know, I would rather collapse this and push into there. So let's push there. There we go. Well, we're going to withdraw just to secure our supply lines and take another objective hex here, and yeah, we'll push to there. That'll be good. We'll strike there, and we'll swap this out. Well, just a hit there, so not a very strong hit, but still it's weakened them considerably. We've taken Kragujevik, I guess. Butchering that, I'm sure. Well, I don't know if made along with the devs, but it was made during the beta test period, at least, so he had access to it. So, and I'm sure they've talked the way what interaction I've seen on the forum, that they know each other well enough. So yeah. So, you know, take it for what you will. I highly endorse it. I like the look. There's the traditional, Strategic Command now is a fairly old franchise. That's not a bad thing. It's just well established. There's the well established look and feel of Strategic Command. I totally understand that they want to make a game that matches that. I like this. Remember, from my perspective, I'm trying to make quote unquote like a TV show here and make the graphics pop, make it be interesting. So I'm looking for prettier, but still, very appealing here. Okay, now oh god, let's see these. I want this badly. Okay, let's move you up to there, you to here. Ouch, big ouch, I know it hurt. No. Down to 6. Down to 5. I know we're not going to do it, but we're going all the way down to 4. Oh, damn, we didn't even go down to 4. That was a stupid move. Everybody, that last whole 4 core attack was a stupid move. Just for your information, that was a stupid move. Now let's see if we can do something that isn't entirely stupid. Looking at a 4 core attack here. I know we're going against a fortress here, level of fortifications. I probably should have done this first. I know I should have. Don't know how much it helps with the infantry attacks, but without the artillery, I know it dramatically helps. Okay, well, that weakened that. But we still have the ability to push. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I'm not planning on continuing my stupidity there. Only do so much stupid per turn. See, like this is a brilliant move here. We're gonna let them starve a little more. Yes, there is a non-hybrid version of the NATO version of this mod as well, which was what I used last playthrough. That would have been smarter. Then the stupid attack down here. But I do want to get Austrian territory back. Okay. Some stupid moves, some good moves. Okay, you come up to here. You come to here. Now, I don't know with me sitting here if this cuts off their supply. Me sitting outside of the port. Here or not. Okay, so we're dug in along this line here. Oh well, now that's actually looking fairly good. I'm liking this. And can we swap that out? Well, we're gonna hit them even if it hurts us more than it doesn't. Okay. Well, we'll see if they can recover from all of that. So I want Memel back. Back. Okay, let's look at over here. Boy, that core just barely survived. Now here, we're gonna again do our attritional warfare down here by dramatically reducing the number of cores they get to have. Okay, one core down. Swap those out. Nope. That didn't do it, but we got one more there attack capable. There we go. So 2 cores down. Hey, thanks for following the channel. And of course you can follow my channel over on Twitch. That is gamer_1745, and there you'll also find a link to my YouTube channel, or you can just search YouTube gamer_1745. Okay, we've lost that. Don't like that. It's not tragic, but I think we can do something about it. There we go. See, we did something about it. Okay, we'll see what we want to move in, because I want to look at some of these other units here. Well, we're just going to count ourselves lucky and move them all the way back there for that unit's survival. Which of course means we're not starting with anybody right on the front lines here. Okay, I think we can get him down. So... no, still only 3, but no loss. Yeah, we'll move up with you. There we go. And... oh, no more. No more attacks. Okay, well let's see if we can swap these out and now attack. Okay, good. Another core down. Very good, very, very good. Now these guys will move up. Now here where we can, we want to reinforce. Yeah, we've got lots of MPP. They have obviously retreated. They retreated this turn. I'm looking to see who I can move where. Oh, they can't come into there now. Well, okay. But that is basically reestablishing the front line here. We're not going to weaken the right. We're going to keep the right strong. Yeah, we're just going to leave you there. Let's make sure you're strong. Make sure you're strong. Because Rems is our balance point. You can also... Oh, what? Central powers you get to command Germany, Austria. Income, product research. Yes, set friendly majors to controlled by the AI. Should you guys? You can also... Okay. Play Germany and see Austria, Hungary, and Ottomans under AI control. Good to know. Good to know. You play as the Entente, the major countries, their income, the UK, French, and Italy. Right. Now, is there a way to keep the US out of the war? Or do they automatically always come into the war? I know by, or I've read by, not doing some of the unrestricted submarine warfare leading to Britain, it slows it down at least, but I was wondering if there is a way to keep the US out. Oh, damn. Okay. Ouch. I keep making stupid mistakes. Okay. Now we're gonna see about moving you up here to here, off Norway. You guys are in your hidey mode. Yeah, okay, you hide. You guys come over here and you come over there. Keep out of that. So I would prefer to keep the US out of this. At least out from being completely actively engaged in it all. Let's move you up to make sure you will have some range. Any of these we can repair or reinforce, I should say. No, okay. Slow push, but a push. We're still pushing. We're going to keep pushing on the right. A little more units that I was hoping for there. I'm sure there's some more back in here, but we keep eating them up as we are moving forward. Okay, now I know most of our stupid attacks are over here, but I want looking to see if there's anything I want to. Oh, well, why not? Probably some good reason, but not good enough. Weaken that. Now, we didn't use these guys this turn. That isn't good enough reason to do anything there. Okay, well, if I move these guys down here, they'll just get munched, I think. So we'll move these guys to here, and we'll reinforce these guys for future use. They're just going to starve a little while longer, I think. Okay, yes, you keep moving this way. You move a bit more north, I think. We'll try to, now that we have third commanding officer up there. These guys, yeah, let's do that. They're covering there. Okay, so we're pushing it. We want to get to Nish their capital as best we can. Hopefully that will put them out of the war. Okay, I think we don't need to do any more stupid moves. We can... Oh, almost forgot. Okay, there were some people, baddies up there, so let's come over to here. Let's come to here. Let's, like, sneak along here. Oh! Enemy contact. Oh, lovely. Dreadnought. Well, let's back off near Corfu. All right. Okay. Production. Germany. Okay, we have railway and regular artillery coming. So that's almost a year away. That's just after winter, but spring. Toys like maritime bombers, heavy bombers look so attractive to me. Heavy bombers, attack value. Almost nothing. I think they get better over time once you do, up heavy bomber capabilities. So yeah, but not really useful yet. Artillery, still not very useful. Okay, so let's go for some more cores here. Well, that does it for the cores. Naval 3. I really like naval bombers. What's their range? Operation or action points, spotting. Strike range 10. Okay, that's good. We will purchase. Not until July. Yeah, we should purchase them now. We will do that to help deal with the Royal Navy as it floats off our coast there. Okay. Let's do a mountain core. They look basically the same until they get upgraded. There we go. So let's do that. I don't know if we're going to keep Italy out, so let's start grabbing some people to hold the Italian front. Now, oh, well, we're not going to do an HQ. That's just way too expensive. We will get a bunch more units once the Ottomans start preparing for war, but some more forces would be nice as well. I wonder if there's armored trains, all-conquering weapon mass destruction, as in... No, I have not seen armored trains. We have railway artillery, but railway guns, or rail guns here. I think of rail guns as a electromagnetic gun, but yeah, but not like we have in the other strategic commands. And I do sort of think they're a bit OP in strategic command for World War II games. They definitely had railway armored trains in World War One. I don't know how effectively they should be modeled on this scale of warfare. Okay, well, we're exhausting ourselves, so let's end the turn here. Okay. Kaiser Franz Joseph. Nationalist figures in Italy are calling for war against us unless we hand over Taranto and Trieste to Italy. The transfer of territory they are demanding would include the city and port of Trieste and the towns of Taranto, Bruneck, and Gortz. However, if we were to give these places to Italy, this would massively reduce Italy's desire for war. Would you like to transfer Trieste and Toronto and Trieste? Now, if we were to transfer this, I don't know if Bill can answer this question, would it keep Italy out of the war? Or is that just do it, but it's still in the war anyways? I'm really curious to know. I'm sure a lot of players would like to know. Still say no, and you can get an answer later. No, personal opinion, you should keep them out, but it should be a huge moral impact. It will keep Italy out of the war unless the Entente invests a lot in diplomacy. Okay, good to know. Well, it seems like the opinions of the chat is to say no. So I guess we will say no. I guess we will say no. So there we go. We have some detachments showing up. Anzac arrives in England. Volunteers from the USA joined Serbia's fight for independence. I did not know that anybody really came up. Typhus epidemic spreads throughout Serbia. Hopefully it's not hitting our troops. So there's units in Peck. Units way down here for whatever reason. Entente raiders disrupt there. Fighting the Western Front ceases on Christmas Day. Yay, Aries should be happy about that. Okay, Austrian physicist Erwin Schrödinger, I presume the famous one from Schrödinger's cat, is among those posted to serve on the Italian border. Scientists progress in command and control for Turkey. Good, we're getting near to that. Alright. He says yes, they lose territory, suffer big national morale, face strikes, riots, mutinies. Not good, but that's the price to pay for peace with Italy. That's a good reaction. I like that, Bill. Yes. I've done it and survived, but it depends on everything else as to whether it will or not. Yes, makes sense. I like that. I like that because that seems a lot. Giving them a little bit of the Tyrol, I could see that as a price to pay. But as seeing, since, I don't know, the fall of the Roman Empire, Trieste was not part of Italy, I don't know why they would think that they should have it. Okay, yeah, attack reams, that's what it's there for. It's the linchpin of our turn. Ouch. More ouch. And retreat. Okay, that's a reasonably good retreat. Okay. That was a bit controversial for me to fire there. I was going to put that out there. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But interesting, okay. Attrition losses, very good. Okay, so cutting off the port here definitely helped, which I thought it would. Now we're snow, so it's going to be massively bad to attack unless we are doing really well, given rise in the national sentiment in Italy, led by the people. Gabriele Annunzio, who is calling for war against us. We must maintain units at Taranto, Klagenfurt, and Trieste. Were we to remove these units, Italy could seize these locations. The result would be catastrophic. Yes. Okay. And yes, a comment here that, and it's partially based on you, the players. It is really hard to simulate with a lot of these war games reserves, because we clearly I want to make sure I secure some of these ports down here. That may not be necessary, but I'm feeling the need. There were a lot of other units like these that appeared on the map in the rear of armies, and if we were to just put the units on the map, and everyone would throw them to the front and no one would have the reserves. That's sort of why I kept these guys here, as just sort of like, hey, we can send them if something breaks out like Italy or some other thing. And I didn't want that capital, and this is also sort of somewhat screening Vienna as well, in the sense that if there were somehow like Romania showing up, so presumably we have troops along the Romanian border here. May not be, it may be, sort of simulated in some detachments compared to the main front corps, but they are really important. Due to large cities, the effects on them is permanent and will mean that the units fight well. Yes. Hey, Pixel, the war goes well. And we're actually going to save this right now here. Okay, looking at time. We'll play a little bit more. We are a bit over time, but I don't mind spending a little more time with you guys, because this is fascinating to me. Okay. We're looking at the right. We're keeping the right strong. We're pushing. We're going to push here. But see, this is like I was talking about, is the winter time here. Okay, so the idea is, and this is how we're supposed to do this. I don't know. This is partially why I say it, so I may go back. Okay, so we scouted this out with our recon bombers. And now we hit them with artillery, which is supposed to be more effective, though it's not very effective. It gets more later in the game to lessen their readiness and entrenchment, hopefully, but maybe not enough. Yeah, not really enough to make it worth doing. We can look down here, maybe. Yeah, that looks like it's worth it to strike down there, because we are covered in snow here. So let's attack there. And they retreated, damn! I wanted to kill them. I wanted to out and out kill them and not have them retreat, because I'm not interested in that in that province per se. Ensure, well, I don't want to put units into it right now. Okay. Let's look at our supply situation here. Okay, so next turn we would have decent amount of supplies. So, trying to cut off all of the rest from supply. Cut off the capital from everywhere else. Wow, this is just like, yeah, you can make a tax, but they aren't going to do any real good. Yeah, let's try that a little bit. Okay. It actually hurts you more than it hurts me. Okay, so, well, we're investing niche. Hopefully that will all really sort of just die on the vine. Let's have the horses take Memel back for us. Yay, and we could have even used the artillery just to soften them up, but was unnecessary. But this is just like really stupid moves to attack. So I think we're going to end the stream here. Oh, what's Bill having to say? If the UK signs Treaty of London, they get Italy into the war, then I probably wouldn't invest any money into diplomacy, keep it out. Okay. Yeah, we're going to end this stream here in just a moment. I want to thank all of you, wow, about 130 of you, for watching. Thank you if you haven't, for following the channel if you haven't already. And of course, you can follow my channel on Twitch. That's gamer_1745. And there is a link to my YouTube channel where you'll find this playthrough, my other playthrough, which is an Eastern Front first, no invasion of Belgium. And we are just doing attritional warfare here and really pushing deep in the East on that playthrough of this. You can find that on my YouTube channel. Check that out and subscribe over there. Thanks, Finn Bishop. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Lanzer. Everybody. This is a really good game. It is out now. You can purchase it if you want to get your hot little hands on this. And don't forget the Blue Max mod to make it look in this style if you're liking that. So, oh, and I will be playing this already scheduled next Thursday. We're going to be continuing this playthrough. So if you want to see what happens next, come back next Thursday. We will be continuing this. Wanted to make that announcement as well. Okay, thanks everybody.